Welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today it's that time of the month, nearing the end of it, where we do the top 10 albums of October, of Spooktober. And we'll see what comes up top. Now, just like the others, before I get into my list, pop down below what's your favourite albums from October 2020, and then let's get fucking started. So number 10, we have Blinkheart. Take a listen. This was shown to me by a subscriber. They said it's kind of like Alcest meets Catatonia meets like a doom band, funeral doom kind of band, and definitely hear both of those kind of elements in this album. But what they didn't say is that it also had female vocals, and the female vocals are so fucking angelic and amazing on this album. This is a beautiful album, just like a Catatonia, just like an Alcest. It's beautiful, it's bleak, it's very dreary, very doomy, very ethereal, and I fucking love that kind of music. And there's going to be more albums like that on this list, because this is a very doom-heavy month. You know, it's October. You want that doom. We fucking get it, but this album is beautiful from start to finish, and if you've never heard of this, go check it out on Bandcamp. It's fucking amazing. Number 9, something more spooky, Necrophobic, Dawn of the Damned. So if the other one was a bit too slow, a bit too melancholic for you, this has your ass. This has your fucking ass covered. It's intense, it's aggressive, it's black and death. This is more like it. Black and death, like you know and love. Necrophobic, a band which has been around for a very fucking long time with loads of amazing albums. And this is just another tick to the flawless discography. Intensity, fucking screaming, just intense fucking vocals that you know and love from these guys. Melody, but it's not mellow death, you know, it's fucking black and death, and it just does it so well, mixing the brutality with the kind of, you know, the tinge of melody in there, and they do it so goddamn well. Has an evil atmosphere, has a dark atmosphere. If you want a dark, evil ride, you can do no better than Dawn of the fucking Damned, because this album is goddamn awesome. Number 8, we have Enslaved with Utgard. Let's take a listen. Masters Enslaved are back with another prog heavy album, just like the recent ones, very prog heavy, and I really enjoy this album. I think there's loads of standout tracks on here, like the Jerta Grier. I'm not very good with the fucking names, but that one is going to be one of my favourite Enslaved songs. I love that one. This album is for fans of proggy black metal, but it's more on the prog side than the black side. The older Enslaved was more on the black side. This is more on the prog side. So this may be a good album for people to get into black. You know, this, just like I'd say like Opeth would be a good band to get into death. You listen to some of the proggy death stuff, then you might get into death metal. Same can be said for Enslaved. You listen to this album, you might start enjoy the kind of high shrieks, because it's done with like melody in the background, and a soothing kind of backdrop. So it might get people into it, but you know, for fans of Enslaved, it's another killer album for the discography, and it's going on my list. Number 7, Venom Prison with Primevil. Let's go. Holy crap. Samsara, I think that's what it was called. The previous album was fucking balls to the walls mental and so good. And this just fucking one-ups it. I think this is even better. This is even fucking better. You know, intense, the shrieking, oh my god, the singing, holy shit, absolutely frantic and beautiful. And I've seen Venom Prison live, and they put on a hell of a show. I can't wait to see some songs from this album, because this album kicks major ass. Major ass. And she's just a fucking cool frontwoman. You know, she's just a goddamn cool frontwoman. And this band could do no wrong. This album's intense, it's furious, it punches my balls until they explode. It's everything you want from Venom Prison, and it might rise higher, more and more listens, but at the moment it's going here, but it's still in my top 10. It's still fucking awesome. Number 6, In the Eye of Nothing by Gorephillia, if that's how you say it. But let's listen. I knew I was going to love this one from the fucking album cover. All the evil eyeballs, like the whole red. Like, come on, you got to admit, that album cover, wherever I put it, is beautiful. One of the best album covers of the month. And the music? I've been really getting into death metal recently, and I think death metal may be my favourite genre now. It might have just one-upped black metal, but we'll see. We'll fucking see. But this album is just, it's murky, it's dark, and it's riff heavy. It's riff fucking heavy. Catchy as hell. I played this quite a lot while doing exercise. It's a great exercise album, and it's a very evil death metal album. And, you know, if you want some more death metal in your life, this has you covered, and so does another band, which will come up later. But yeah, this one, I'm going to keep playing this over and over. It's in my playlist. It's that fucking good. Go give it a listen. So number 5, I'm going to have to read out, because I can't speak too good. It's Arcarian Thodol with the Rituals of the Sovereign Heart. Let's listen. This is another ethereal, doomy kind of album. Blackened doom, I guess you could fucking call it. Long songs, kind of drifts you off, the kind of stuff that I love, which we may see more of soon. It's atmospheric, it's moody, it's long, it's just depressing, but it's also beautiful, you know? That's the shit I love. You know, the bleakness with the beauty, merging together, long-ass songs, doomy songs, dreary songs, amazing songs. Another band that you should definitely check out if you've never heard of them. This album was fucking awesome. I loved it. And I'm going to keep playing it and keep listening to it when I'm going to bed, because it's one of those albums and it should be on your playlist and you should go check it out. Before is Draconian, Under a Godless Veil. Let's listen.
The grandeur of stillness and all the sadness.
So this is another one of the doom metal releases that came out in October, and this one is goddamn special. Fucking special. The harsh vocals with the beautiful female vocals, the singing plus the harshness plus the doomy nature of everything. Draconian is fucking amazing. Underrated band. Underrated band. Everyone should go check out Draconian. This album is flawless. Go check out all the singles. Go check it out from start to finish. It's another masterpiece by Draconian. It's another goddamn masterpiece, and I loved it from start to finish. Loved it from start to finish. It's going to be another one I'm going to keep replaying, because it just, again, the beauty and the bleakness together. It's amazing. I love the harshness with the beauty. You know, it's a fucking good album. Go check it out. Go give it some love right now. So number 3, we have Benediction with Scriptures. Let's listen. So from doomy back to death. You know, there's a big theme on this one, is doom and death. Benediction, come on, another household name. And when I first heard this album, the first song I was kind of taken aback by. I was like, huh, okay. And then from then on, you know, from the second song on, it just pounded my ass. And the first song, after listening to the entire album, went back to the first song. It's great. It's just a bit of a shock, I think. But holy crap, this album's amazing. The riff, if you love Bolt Thrower, go check this fucking album out. It's, I mean, the singer sings in fucking Bolt Thrower on, what's that? Honor, Valor, Pride. It's the singer from that. I've forgotten his fucking name. It's the singer from that. So if you love that album, go fucking check this out. Singing is awesome. The riffs are just fucking chunky. It's the best kind of death metal. This is the best kind of death metal. There's no technical shit. It's just catchy ass riffs, amazing vocals, and it's heavy as fuck. And I'm going to keep playing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's that goddamn good. Benediction is fucking awesome. So, number 1 and number 2, I had a real hard time thinking which one was better, but I played one way more than the other so far. So, number 2 is Pallbearer. Pallbearer with Forgotten Days. Let's listen. This is the best doom metal album of the month, maybe of the year. Maybe. I love the melancholy. This is the most melancholic. You know, I really loved Heartless. I really loved Sorrow and Extinction's probably my favourite album. One of my favourite doom metal albums of all time. I love Pallbearer so much, and this album lived up to my expectations. But I just need more time with it. I need more time with it. By the end of the year, it may be in the top 10. At the moment, it's just outside, just shy of the top 10. It'll be in the top 20. I need more and more time with this one, but still, it's goddamn fantastic. These songs are just doomy as all hell, more Sabbathy kind of inspired, like the older Pallbearer, less proggy like Heartless. I do think it's better than Heartless, just because it is more doomy and more melancholic. Some people prefer Heartless because it's more proggy, but for me, this is better. But yeah, you know, even though it's number 2, it might fucking rise higher. It might rise higher. So, you know, watch out for the end of the year list. But as it stands, flawless album, another masterpiece by Pallbearer. And if you love doom, get this goddamn album. So that only leaves one number 1. And you all know what it is. I came out of hibernation for it. It's an Alnafraq, Endarkenment. Let's give it a listen.
1,000 costs begins to roll. Then every cell and 1,000 lights begin to glow. In the night, arise. The age of starlight.
How can it not be this? I've played it constantly, non-stop, since it came out. Since it came out, non-stop playing it. All the songs are still stuck in my head. A pig with cocks in its eyes. How amazing is that chorus? Endarkenment. How amazing is that? The Age of Starlight ends. Oh my god. Requiem. The fact that I know like every single song. Feeding the Death Machine. The fact that I know all these songs, all these melodies. The fact that I've played it so many times. It has to be number 1. I would lie. I would be lying to myself if it wasn't number 1. I kind of didn't want to put it number 1 because I know Jamie was going to put it number 1 because you know, he fucking jokes off over Anaal. But it's the best album of the month. It just fucking is. You know, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to put something else here if it doesn't deserve it. Anaal deserves it. It's one of the best Anaal albums ever. It'd be in my top 3 Anaal albums. If I redid my ranking, it'd be in the top goddamn 3. That's how amazing this album is. It's furious, it's frantic, it's evil, and it's catchy, so Alnafraq's Endarkenment is the best album of October. So that was my list for the best albums of October. Let me know down below what you guys thought, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.